Alright, so we're just going to cover the mid-sagittal section first. We first have the corpus callosum, is this top portion here. This is the corpus callosum. I'm going to kind of split this corpus callosum. Next we have the lateral ventricle. That's where I actually open this up. This open space in here is the lateral ventricle. Next we have the thalamus. This section here is the thalamus. Specifically the intermediate mass, because the intermediate mass is right at the mid-sagittal cut. So this is the thalamus, but specifically the intermediate mass of the thalamus. Next, we have the hypothalamus. So this is thalamus. Underneath here, though, is the hypothalamus. Next, we have the third ventricle. The third ventricle, I can actually open this up. You see all this open space here? This is all third ventricle. It's surrounding the thalamus, the epithalamus, and the hypothalamus, but you can see all this open space. This is the third ventricle. So lateral ventricle here, third ventricle in here. Cerebral aqueduct. Okay, so now we're leaving the thalamus. We're going to this little thing right here. This is your cerebral aqueduct of Sylvius. Okay, that will lead us to the next ventricle. So I'm going to try to put this back together. Okay. So this was third ventricle here, then goes through the cerebral aqueduct of Sylvius. And then that will go here. Now we have the fourth ventricle. It's a little beat up, but I'm going to try to put it here. There's open space here. This is the fourth ventricle. There is open space there. Fourth ventricle. And then the arbor vitae is the white matter. Kind of looks like a tree. So the white matter here that appears like a tree is the arbor vitae. Then last one, the central canal. I'm going to try to put this back together, but this is the central canal here. It is a little ripped apart, but that is the central canal, that little hole there.